What's up, peeps? Welcome back. I wanted to do a little update video for you today because today is Wednesday, December 5th, and it's 5.5 weeks since I quit drinking soda, which is pretty neat. I thought it'd be a little bit more challenging than it is, so I anticipated either doing, well, a worst case scenario, if it was really difficult, doing some sort of daily mini 2-minute uploads, and it turned out not to be that difficult. And then I planned to do the week uploads, and then I just kind of gave up on uploading, and I would just do updates because it's not difficult at all. If you have a fear of quitting something and you think it's going to be super difficult, other than like heroin or something, which that is really difficult, but quitting drinking soda, not a problem. If I can quit it, it's like, are you kidding me? So yeah, 5.5 weeks, going strong. I got my coffee this morning with cream in it, no sugar, trying to reduce my sugar intake all around. The soda was really triggered based on that being the main thing that was horrible for my health. And I also went to the dentist, and she said I had too much acidity in my diet, which basically means soda, pizza, pasta, all those things that I eat fairly frequently. Having acidity in your diet isn't necessarily a bad thing, it's just the levels of it are bad. Too much of anything can be bad for you. So yeah, 5.5 weeks, super stoked. If you've joined me, great, thank you for joining me. Congratulations on however far you've made. But if you have been quitting something before I started or announced this, congratulations on wherever you're at. That's awesome. If you want to talk about it a little bit and just say what you're quitting and how long it's been, and talk about a little difficulty level, you can put it in the comments below. Let me know. It's always interesting to hear people's stories. And one thing I really like to do is it's kind of being kind of a supportive, whatever, I don't know, influence, and inspiring other people, and sharing your story is kind of fun. Next thing I want to talk about, I was telling some folks on my live stream, and I think I mentioned it, I don't know, I've just done so many videos that I've decided not to upload, so I forget what I've uploaded. But fear not if you're here for the non-gaming videos. I'm not converting it to a gaming channel. I probably will compartmentalize the videos into playlists that are gaming, and then eventually I'll probably do console-based and then whatever. But I'm still making random, regular videos. It's just depends on what's available in my life. So I have an upcoming video. It's going to be about 2 ceiling fans, and I know that's like not super exhilarating for some people, but it's interesting to me, and I will enjoy having them installed. They are really nice fans. I will do an unboxing on them because I cracked the seal on one of them. I haven't taken anything out, and sitting on top in the styrofoam in one of its very own little slots is a very unique item I've never seen before in any package that I've bought like this. So that'll be a fun thing to open. The third thing I want to talk about is the PlayStation Classic, and I don't want to go on a whole video about it. I really don't. There's plenty of people doing it. I'm kind of burned out on it. I don't care anymore. You either like it or you don't. I pre-ordered mine, stoked about it when I pre-ordered it, even before the games were released. Found out the games were released. It's not a super amazing game list, but I'm still stoked about it, and I got it in the mail yesterday. No, I will not be doing an unboxing. No, I will not be doing some sort of talk about it. This is pretty much it. This is all you're gonna get. I don't care. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, great. You have a right to your opinion. I have a right to mine. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna love it, and that's the end of it. So I will be doing some videos on the PlayStation Classic, and the thing I will say, there's just a couple comments I'm gonna make on it. I own the original PlayStation. Many people do. I don't own all the games that came on the Classic. So it's nice to have those games accessible. It's also nice to basically just push one button and be able to scroll through the games instead of having to go to your game shelf and pick the game out and put it in. I mean, there's just a lot of factors. The games can get scratched, they can have disc rot, you could spill popsicles on them. There's just a lot of things. So the convenience factor alone of having it built in is nice. There's also the factor of it being HDMI compatible, where you can play it on your if I can figure out how to use words, you can play it on your HD TV and use your HDMI cable and plug it in. And if you have an Elgato, you can plug it into that as well and get game capture instead of having to use converters and upscalers and other things like that, depending on the console. Those are just a few key features that are benefits to me. And it's also so small that I can take it on trips with me and plug it into hotel TVs and just have some fun. I mean, it's not your Xbox One X, it's not a PlayStation 4 Pro, it's not the most advanced, amazing console, but I don't really think that they designed it for that. I'm pretty sure they didn't. So anyway, that's really it. I mean, I don't care if people hate it. You're okay to hate it. That's fine. But I don't. So there's that for you. And so there's two little things. One thing is that my TV that I have was my little sister's from many years ago, about 10 years ago, and it's a flat screen TV, I guess. I wouldn't say it's super thin, but it works. You get a little bit of screen burn, so like if you have a menu on the screen for just a little bit too long, it gets this like kind of like what your eyes get when you look at something long enough and close your eyes and you see it for a couple seconds. That's called retina retention. It kind of has that. It retains the image for a little bit and then it goes away, but it's definitely not like a really nice TV. And since I have the PS4 Pro, I'd really like to get a 4K TV. So that's something in the works. I'm looking at smaller screens so I can fit them into my bedroom or my game room. I have a 55-inch Samsung HD TV. It's not 4K, but I don't need anything big upstairs. It's unnecessary. So like I said, one of the next things that I like to pick up is a 4K TV. I like to pair it up with the PS4 Pro. I mean, it just makes sense. But the last thing I want to talk about, this is kind of like a quick rapid fire story time. The last thing that I want to talk about, sorry, I got a little distracted. This person's driving like a total idiot, just all over the place. The last thing I want to talk about is my subscribers and the viewers. I know I've been doing a lot of YouTube or streamed videos, and I really appreciate anybody that's come over from other channels, other gamers that I either moderate for or just enjoy watching and commenting on. I don't want to steal anybody's subs, but I don't really think that really matters because anybody that's like a true fan of those people, they're going to be loyal and they might subscribe to me as well. But I appreciate everybody that's joined me in the live streams, and there's a few select people that are pretty consistently joining, and a couple people trickle in, and that's really awesome. So I know I don't get that many viewers. You can watch the streams and see the most I think I've ever had was 6, which is great. I'm stoked on that, but I just want everybody to know, even though it's a low number, I'm not bummed out. I really, really do appreciate that anybody's joining. I mostly do it for fun, but I still want to be entertaining. So if you have any games that I've mentioned that you'd like to see me play, I'm currently playing Far Cry Primal, but that's a long-winded game. It's going to take a long time. I'm probably going to pop in some other stuff. I'm thinking about Red Dead Redemption 2. A way out, I'm trying to get Gundam Rust Gaming to download. So if I can't play it with Radical Reggie, then I can play it with Russ. Friday the 13th, that's another one. I mean, there's just a lot of cool things going on. So yeah, I really appreciate everything. I appreciate all the support and the comments and people joining. And I appreciate you watching this just babble on video, just random rapid fire bullet points of topics that I want to discuss. So thank you so much. I'll see you later.